Imagine falling into a black hole, not being crushed, not instantly evaporated, but surviving somehow. What would you see? What would happen to your body, your mind, your sense of time? Today, we explore one of the strangest what-ifs in science. What if you fell into a black hole and lived? This isn't science fiction. It's physics, just pushed to its most extreme. Let's begin where all black holes begin, at the edge, the event horizon. The event horizon is the black hole's point of no return. It looks like a surface, but it isn't. It's a boundary, where gravity becomes so strong not even light can escape. Falling past it is like tumbling over a waterfall with no way back up. Now picture this. You're heading toward a stellar mass black hole, about 10 times the mass of our sun. As you fall, gravity pulls harder on your feet than your head. You stretch, painfully, violently, into a thin strand. Scientists call it spaghettification. Really, that's what happens in small black holes. But what if it's a supermassive black hole? There, the gravity gradient is milder near the edge. You might pass through the event horizon without noticing. No pain, no drama, just falling. And from the outside, you seem frozen in time, forever hovering at the edge. But from your perspective, time flows normally. You fall silently, inevitably, toward the unknown. Inside, the rules start to break. Einstein's theory of general relativity describes space and time as a fabric that bends. But inside a black hole, it doesn't just bend, it folds inward on itself. All directions, even time, lead to one point, the singularity. But what do you see as you fall? Some say light from behind you wraps forward. You might see the entire universe smeared into a glowing halo. The last light from the outside world focused right into your path. Others say you see nothing, because space itself collapses. Light has nowhere to go. And time? It's no longer a river. It's a downward spiral, and you're caught in it. But just when classical physics says this is the end, quantum physics raises its hand. According to general relativity, you reach the singularity and everything ends. But quantum theory, the science of the incredibly small, tells a different story. Some physicists think the singularity may not exist at all. Instead, quantum effects could smooth out the infinite density into something else entirely. You might encounter a firewall, a burst of high-energy radiation, or maybe a quantum bridge, a wormhole to another place, or time. And then there's Hawking radiation. Black holes slowly evaporate. But does that mean what falls in is lost forever? Quantum mechanics says information cannot be destroyed, which raises a strange idea. Maybe you are preserved, not as matter, but as a pattern, a shadow. A memory, a ghost in the quantum machine. Now we dive into real speculation. Some theories suggest black holes don't destroy. They tunnel, fall into one, and you might emerge somewhere else. Not here, not now, but in a parallel universe. That's the idea behind a white hole, the theoretical opposite of a black hole. Nothing enters, only exits. It's just theory. But in physics, sometimes math hints at things stranger than fiction. And if time bends inward, maybe you don't emerge later, but before. A loop, a cycle, a cosmic rewrite. Let's stop for a moment. You've survived spaghettification. You've crossed the event horizon. You've watched time and light collapse into silence. But what about your mind? In this strange space, how does your consciousness hold up? Would your thoughts dissolve like light in gravity? Would your sense of self stretch and fade? Or would you feel something else? Not terror, but peace. Here's the truth. No one knows what happens beyond the event horizon. Maybe physics breaks. Maybe we do. Or maybe black holes are bridges to somewhere else, to new realities, or to the edge of what it means to be human. So what if you fell into a black hole and survived? You wouldn't come back. But you might go further than anyone or anything has ever gone. And maybe in that final moment, you'd realize you were never falling at all. You were flying.